Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. You can hear the disappointment in my voice on account of what I'm about to talk about. Get ready for it. First, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor in this video, good people over at The Ridge. They make these nifty metal-plated wallets that fit nicely in your front pocket. Replace your old, disgusting, bulky leather wallet today and join the minimalist revolution. Hit the link down below. Use promo code MELON to get 10% off of your order. So, rap artist, sort of rap artist, Lil Nas X. He has had a pretty viral track circling around the internet for a little while now. Maybe it came out a little bit after the video game Red Dead Redemption dropped, because I think part of the hype behind the track was tied to that video game. But this track making the rounds on YouTube, making the rounds on Instagram, as well as TikTok. I've caught it a few times here and there, but I wasn't quite aware of just how viral the song was. But it's pretty funny, tongue-in-cheek banger with a very straightforward trap beat and some banjos and country guitars sampled in the background. Lil Nas delivers a couple of very short but funny verses. There is also a fantastically sung country fried chorus on the track that's a little soaked in reverb. Gonna take my horse down the old town road. I mean, it's a pretty bold and clear fusion of hip-hop and country, and I wouldn't necessarily say that one genre overtakes the other or anything. You know, it's a very even marriage of the two styles of music. I mean, sure, it's meant to be kind of tongue-in-cheek and silly. There is a playful comedic tone to the lyrics of the track, but honestly, if you just handed me the instrumental to this thing, there wouldn't really be anything inherently funny about it. I don't really think there's anything inherently funny about the chorus of the song either. It's a well-sung chorus. It's a relatively well-produced track. It's a pretty decent combo of country and hip-hop today. So I wasn't really aware this song was miraculously climbing up the country charts, along with a few others, but honestly, that doesn't surprise me considering the fusion of genres on this track. I consider the inclusion of country sounds on this song to be very honest and kind of artful, even if, again, the track is meant to be kind of comedic. But the song has been pulled from the country charts, as Genius and many other outlets have reported. Billboard explained that the song doesn't embrace enough elements of today's country music. What the hell does that even mean? That's so friggin' vague and completely unfair. What exactly are the elements and the check boxes that need to be hit in order for a song to be worthy of the country charts? And what are even the elements of today's country music? I mean, country has changed and evolved, I would argue, in many cases for the worse, but still changed and evolved in multiple ways over the years. It's not exactly like new artists today sound like Willie Nelson or Dolly Parton or Johnny Cash. And in these various stages of evolution, country has embraced a lot of sounds and musical ideas outside of the country sphere. One of the biggest records in the country world right now is that new Casey Musgraves LP, and that's basically country for indie kids. And it's funny that I ran across this story because I just so happened to watch this YouTube video by this dude who goes by the name of Grady Smith. We will link you to this video down below. It's a pretty decent video. It's kind of thoughtful, and it's titled, "This Beat is Killing Country Music." And what Grady talks about in this video is this prevalence of these snap beats that are very popular in the country top 200. They're basically taking the genre by storm, replacing the trend of bro country. And when you look at the production of these snap country beats, these instrumentals are directly ripping off modern hip-hop production. And when you look at the vocal lines that a lot of these douchey bros are singing on top of these snap beats, they just sound like they're lifted out of R&B songs and given a bit of a southern twang. So we already have songs on the country charts right now that are fusing the genre with elements of hip-hop and R&B. And what's just not being defined here is how far outside the corral is too far. When exactly are you not making a country song anymore? When exactly are you making a hip-hop song. I mean, there have been plenty of country artists over the years who have successfully charted and have made hit records who have fused country and soul, and they've been on the charts, and country and rock, and they've been on the charts. Why are we talking about a song being pulled when it's suddenly country and hip-hop? This is absolutely stupid. This is just stupid. There's no excuse for this. Because it can't be a matter of the song being kind of silly or tongue-in-cheek. Not only has Billboard not cited that as a reason, but also, it's not like we don't have stupid songs like this charting on the country charts. You're telling me this track is like a pure country track that should be on the country charts, and yet, Old Town Road is just like, it's too far out there. And it's not like country music throughout its entire history has been this genre that's just taken itself super seriously. Loads of artists from the world of outlaw country are pretty famous for not doing that. And the argument on this just not sounding enough like a country song doesn't make that much sense either, because you've had country hip-hop fusions on the country charts charting before. It's just kind of preposterous that country artists are able to rip off hip-hop, rip off R&B, and benefit off of ripping that off amongst country audiences, but you can't be a hip-hop artist or an R&B artist and embrace a little bit of country and then just slip onto the country charts. It would seem that lone country song off of Beyonce's Lemonade record can't even land on the country charts either. In fact, when she performed at the CMAs with the Dixie Chicks, it became the target of backlash. Look, I'm not sure what to say at this point other than this song is not being included in the country charts because a lot of the culture surrounding country is cancer. And that's just straight up. I mean, I enjoy and absolutely love a lot of old school country music, a lot of the new school country music on the more alternative side of things. But this very insular section of American music has it all wrong if they can't just let this silly little joke song climb up on their chart for a second. Especially given, again, you have so many new country artists who are just ripping off hip-hop and ripping off R&B left and right. So I'm going to leave it at that. Over here next to my head is another video that you can check out. Hit that up, or the link to subscribe to the channel. You guys are the best. Anthony Fantano, Old Town Road, Lil Nas X, forever.